Imagine your star player just got injured and you need to find someone to step in quickly, but there are two different options. One player is highly touted, perhaps the best available on the waiver wire, but he plays a position where you already have some depth. The other player isn't as flashy, but he fills a critical gap in your starting lineup. Which one do you pick to maintain your competitive edge? When facing the tough decision of replacing an injured player, you should always prioritize your team's immediate needs first, then evaluate the best available players who fit those specific gaps. Focusing on a strategic replacement ensures your roster remains balanced and capable of scoring points in all necessary positions, rather than just accumulating talent at one or two spots. The core reason for this approach is that fantasy football is a game of optimizing your starting lineup each week. A top player sitting on your bench because you have no room for him doesn't help you win. Your league's scoring format and roster requirements dictate which positions contribute to your weekly score, making it essential to have valuable starters across the board. Furthermore, considering your opponent's strengths and weaknesses in upcoming weeks can also subtly influence which position needs a boost. To put this into practice, first, assess your current roster and identify which position is most impacted by the injury. Do you have a suitable backup already on your bench, or is this a critical void? Next, analyze the free agent pool or waiver wire, specifically looking for players at that position who have a favorable schedule or a clear path to significant playing time. Compare their projected points to your other options, keeping in mind the specific scoring of your league, like whether it is a standard point per reception or non-point per reception format. An insider tip for this situation is to consider a player's role immediately after an injury to a teammate, as this often creates a direct increase in opportunities. For example, a running back who becomes the primary ball carrier due to an injury to another player on his team might be more valuable than a wide receiver who is technically higher ranked but is still only the third option in a crowded passing game. Look for players who have a clear path to volume, not just flash. By systematically identifying your team's critical gaps and then targeting the best available players who can fill those roles, you are not just reacting to an injury. You are actively strengthening your team's overall structure and increasing your chances of victory week after week, ensuring your roster is resilient and consistently productive.